Hi, hello, and welcome to Quantum Healing Hands Tarot. Today we're going to find out who is entering your life soon. So, if you already know which pile you want just from hearing that and seeing the piles, you can click the timestamp or chapter. If you need a little bit more help, let's get into it. I like to start with 3 deep breaths. All right, so now that we're nice and relaxed, we can look at our piles. So I have 3 today. So I am sporting different items from the Sun City Rags company. So in pile 1, we have just a cute little tag. I wanted to call it a bolo, but I know it's not that big. In pile 2, we have a sticker. And in pile 3, we have a little sample of like cologne. Actually, it's unisex, so it is an amazing smell. So if you don't know how to select, usually I just go with the one that I look at or what number I hear. But if that's kind of can be overwhelming, another technique is closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, and asking your intuition which pile to select. And very commonly, I will see a number in my mind's eye as if I was looking at a light and closed it. So that's a technique I use when I'm struggling to pick one, but just always go with your instinct. That will never let you down. So once you do that, click the chapter and I will meet you there. Hi, pile 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. So we're going to find out who is entering your life soon. I have 3 different topics of whether it was about love, career, or friends and family, and pile 1 was about love. So we're going to find out who is coming to you in the venture of love. So I know I usually do more hand makeup, but I'm just showing off the rings today. These 2 are from Sun City Rags and amazing quality. I am not sponsored by them, just really enjoyed what I got. So, okay, let's get started. So the first 2 cards are just kind of the theme of the person that's coming in. So there's a couple things I'm seeing is with the Loving You card. I'm curious if this is, and also this is a Tegan and Sarah song. So I'm curious if this is somebody who is already in your life. And so even though I know this is about who's entering, maybe they're just coming into a new view. Maybe you didn't see him as much as a lover before, but more of a trusted friend. I see these are 2 girls who have their arms around each other's shoulders. And so, and Tegan and Sarah, twins, musicians. So I'm wondering if this is maybe somebody you make music with, or because they also are friends who make music together. So, but let's find out. I have a card actually on who. So this is, so the Page of Swords. Yeah, somebody's coming in for sure. So this card coming here is really giving this person, it's giving them a lot of integrity. They are obviously a very truthful communicator. They have nothing to hide. They're ready to take control of their own life and do what's best for not only them, but for the people around them. I think the moment it hits you that you have found the person, you'll know when to take that step forward. And the Page of Swords is saying that there's no time to wait. And that's kind of how I see it, is like, the time is now. And, you know, maybe this is just somebody coming in who, like maybe you have a really close friend and this person's coming in and you have to consult with the friend, and that is totally okay. It's kind of encouraging that idea of just communicate. But you have a whole new relationship coming in. And even if you know them already, you're taking it to this next level. So let's see. Next card. What is the... Oh no, where are they coming from? Well, in a more like ethereal sense, they're coming from your manifestations. They're coming from your thoughts and everything you wanted. It's kind of, you're finally going to see the results of something you've been putting effort towards for quite some time. Yeah, this is no short relationship. That's interesting. Yeah, because it's not like a brand new person. I think it's kind of one of those things of you're finally able to see them in a different light. I always talk about this card being, the song is actually about kind of like getting sober and like kind of being done with smoking weed alone. And that's how I'm kind of seeing it, as like, you may not be necessarily getting sober, but like, you may not be smoking weed alone anymore. You may actually be finding that friend and that person who you like to think with and bounce ideas around with. I feel like this is somebody who, like, look, they both have the same flower glitter. But yeah, they're coming from inside. Call is coming from inside the house. It's like the friend is coming from inside your life already, and something's going to happen that's going to make you see them differently. And so, yeah, one of the things that I don't know if I started to say it or got distracted, but maybe you just got sober. And so now that you aren't in that state of mind anymore, you are seeing that the person you love is right in front of you. So what's next? What is the initial connection? Look at that, the pillars, like reversed. I have a feeling when you first, oh look, they're both holding the swords. I have a feeling when you guys first met, it was almost like filled with tension. Like at first you did not know, like one of you knew and the other one didn't, that this was going to be the relationship it was going to be. Wow, look, they even like the hair coloring. That's amazing. I love reading tarot because it just balances out so beautifully. And the universe is telling you that I think the love that is coming into your life is, I think, what you finally needed. Yeah, this person is very, very truthful. This person is very honest. Their honesty literally cuts through any bullshit. 11 and 2. I love that. I'm just loving it. This is a beautiful layout right now for who is entering your life. So that's what's cool is I'm glad the High Priestess is here reversed, because I think that kind of lends to the idea of this person may already have been in your life, and you just didn't notice them before. You maybe didn't think that they were going to be the one or anything like that. And I think through time, like, you kept asking the universe to bring you the one, and the signs like kept pointing to this person. You know what I mean? So cool. Just I won't get too futzy with that, but okay, what's next? What is going to be the challenge? Yeah, okay, so the challenge may be for you is seeing this person in a new light, because you've known them for so long, and so it may be really easy for you to fall back in old thought patterns of who this person is, and it's like, that's your old self. That's actually not who they are. Your old perception of them, I think, has to transform. Lots of 2 energy. Lots of 2 energy. Balanced, yeah. I think this is somebody who probably challenges a lot of the way you're seeing, oh, look, she's holding a book in her hand and you're holding a book. Obviously, I'm seeing you as the High Priestess reversed here. And they're the Justice. Upright. I love it. This is beautiful. So also with this is Judgment. Yeah, this is Judgment. It's, I think you also will have a hard time imagining a new future and trying to not fall back into that old way of thinking. But I think come back to what you learned here. Come back to the list that you wrote and the person you were intentionally trying to manifest. And I think you will see even closer that they are them. They are this person. But it is a new beginning. It's cool because it's like, it's not just a new chapter. It is a whole new book you guys are starting together. Like here in this card, this is Alexis going back to, or actually starting college for the first time. And that was a really big deal for her. I feel like you are stepping into a whole new growth cycle, honestly. Great things are about to take place. Be mindful of your dream state, as it will bring forth revelations and ideas that will help you shape your new reality. Allow the new to emerge. You are the divine self reawakened. That's from the book. You're waking up. You are no longer doubting this love anymore. So let's find out what some advice is. All right. We cannot expect to have constant happiness. If you have been feeling low or depressed for a long period, seek help. Make space between yourself and those who enjoy the distraction of disharmony and drama. Avoid making alliances for the wrong reasons. So the advice here is just kind of pay attention to your gut, and when you are kind of going towards the wrong place or the wrong mind frame, I think I think you may be a little bit more in tune to it than before. So it's just saying, don't invest in drama. And that's what I think is cool about this person, is they are no bullshit. So it's kind of that thing of, like, I remember when I was younger and I would try dating someone who was not even that much older than me, but it was just the time of the age, you know, like 19 to like 24. Those are major development ages that are much, much different. And very quickly they would get over my, you know, bullshit. And so I kind of see that of just like, just know that this person weighs things out. And I think you probably know that if this is your friend, and don't be afraid that this person's going to hold you accountable. I think that's what I need to say. So, and the outcome, here's 11 again. So this card is actually about like kind of taking things like, these kind of look alike to me. I have a feeling when you guys finally get together, like in a romantic sense, it may be really easy to kind of like freeze the world out. And I encourage you guys to do whatever it is that's going to actually create a safe space for your relationship. Because this is a really awesome relationship. This is somebody who you wanted, who you called in and asked for. This is somebody who looks past your bullshit, sees when you're just being, you know, maybe acting your age. Let me read that again. Okay, so yeah, I want to talk about that. This one, because Wenjo is a rune all about like happiness and celebration. So when it's in reverse, it's kind of just wanting you to know, like, life happens. Things aren't always going to be, you know, super easy. Every day is not going to feel like the best day ever. As long as you show up and you're present, you're going to continue to make those strides. And I think this person's going to kind of help you get out of a funk. I see that you could really maybe struggle with depression and haven't ever considered like taking medication or anything like that. I feel like that also is what's being shown here, is like a sort of like balance of the mental state. So that could be something to, you know, go to your doctor and kind of like talk about those things. Maybe you hadn't done that before. So, because it is saying that this can represent depression for like a long period of time. And so that's why it wants you to avoid people who like drama, because it feeds on that unhealthy place. And so I think when you guys get together, it's going to feel very romantic. It's going to feel very isolated. And, you know, this reminds me of when my wife and I first got together. It was winter time, and so like the city had kind of snowed over, and like everything became very quiet, so like nobody was out on the streets, and it just like we had this like beautiful romantic time to get to know each other. And I feel like you are with the right person. I think you just are gonna kind of see that they've been in front of you the whole time, and you maybe just kind of wrote them off as a friend. So, yeah. Anything else? All right. I think I found the perfect quantum healing code for you, because I've done ones of like helping you find the right partner, friend, and like things like that, happily ever after. But like truthfully, I want to help you increase the chance of that happening, because if you are someone who is nowhere near this, and like even mind frame wise, like, you know, this according to the reading is somebody you know and you're very close to. However, it may be really hard for you to change your mind about this person. So this is a quantum healing code. If you don't know what they are, they work like the placebo effect. If you believe in it, it works. This one is to increase the likelihood of forming a romantic relationship. So it does say if it is permitted in the life script. I think that is very, very important, because that's a horrible thing to say, but not everybody in life is like, that's their main purpose. However, I believe that this reading clearly states this person is in your life and here for you. I just want you to increase that chance of feeling romantic, if you catch my drift. So go ahead and write this code down. It is 3 numbers. The spaces are very important. They are connected to the way that the universe is like made up of math and numbers and codes. And so when you write this down, it basically is activating that. And like I said, it's the placebo effect. So if you believe in it, that's all it really takes. They're miraculous, they're wonderful, and there is your quantum healing code and your reading for who is coming into your life. I am really excited for you. Like I said, I know they're already in your life, but I think it's going to be cool for you to kind of open your eyes to this person and maybe see that they have been who you've been asking for. Yeah, there's the journal. There's a lot about writing. So check your journal. Check and see if like this person is lining up with who you've wanted. Yeah. I'm excited for you. That's so cute. I loved it. Okay, pal one. I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you were able to find something that resonated. And if you did, I would love for you to give it a little thumbs up. And if you loved the reading, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my channel. It's been an absolute honor today for you allowing me to channel your energy. I hope I was able to bring you something that just made you feel good and hopeful. So I hope to see you in future readings and have a great day. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. So who is entering your life? I have 3 different topics of love, career, family, and friends. You chose pile 2. This is about career. So who is entering your life to help you with your career? So first of all, noting that yes, I always do hand makeup, and today is just a simple glitter. That's because I wanted to highlight the rings that I'm wearing today from Sun City Rags. Not sponsored, just really enjoyed what I got from them. So all right, without further ado, let's get started. All right, so the first 2 cards are oracle cards about just who is this new person entering your life. All right, perfect. Curious, I wonder if you're going to start actually working with a partner, because not only is it 33, breaks down to 6, which is lovers, but with 17, 8, I love it. You are about to enter into a great relationship. I know this is a who is entering your life, but this is for who's entering your life in your career. So maybe this person Oh, I didn't even notice. Like, I know the band tattoo wasn't actually in a relationship, but, you know, let's just say for reading's sake, girlfriends and then boyfriends. So, and when I was doing the oracle cards, I did not, plan, honestly, any of them. I just randomly was selecting songs and writing them down. So the fact that stars is also for star in the major arcana. So this is awesome. I want to find out more. Hold on. I feel like this has actually been, because the Two of Swords is always kind of like about making a decision. And I really, really feel like here, this is you kind of, I feel like maybe things hadn't been moving forward in a relationship. I'm getting that energy that like you always were focused on career and that was really important to you. And you have this partner who you've kind of wanted this balance out with, but maybe the answer is actually just to go into business with your partner, because it's cool. I think when people work with their significant other, if you genuinely like each other, it's the best way to spend as much time together, because otherwise you are spending it with people you work with or whatever you spend your majority of time doing. So that's just a preference for me. My wife and I do have our own like production company, and so we do a lot of stuff together, and I honestly love it because we still have our own interests. We still do our own individual projects, but we always still come together with a collective creative idea. And I think this person who is coming into your career life is somebody who you just maybe didn't even ever consider before. You're like, oh yeah, you. What's funny, I will also say, I'm pretty sure the people who run Sun City Rags are a couple. If not, they are just a duo though, but the company is only run by 2 people. So I think that is very, very significant right now that whoever this partner is in your life is, and breaking down to the 8, strength. Yeah, it's strong. This is a strong decision. This is absolutely going to strengthen everything. And, you know, I can only imagine if Alexis was like actually on the same page as, oh my God, what is his name? It'll come to me. I can only imagine how Alexis's relationship would have gone with Ted, thank you, if they had the same sort of vision and kind of wanted to go towards the same thing. And I think that's what happened is, like, you know, he was moving to the Galapagos Islands and she just didn't want to go there. That wasn't her vision. So I feel like as long as you and your partner have that same vision, I really feel like this could be amazing for you. All right, let's look at it a little bit further. What's next? Where are they coming from? This business partner, per se, is coming at the kind of rebranding of a whole relationship, starting anew. And I feel like I'm just getting that really strong energy that this could really actually save a relationship. A couple who was really struggling with kind of traveling and being apart and living 2 different, like the way this clown has 2 halves to their outfit. I feel like you guys can do your different things, but just doing them together. And I think it's going to take you kind of seeing this new adventure as a whole new completely whole new possibility. You have the potential to really, like, I really feel like this is it for you in a good way. Like, this is actually going to help you, because I feel like you've always wanted to go off on these adventures, and I've always loved in the Fool card, you have a companion here that's kind of letting you know when you might be falling off the edge. So I feel like this partnership is that perfect other half to you. The person that is able to tell you, like, hey, you know, I love that business idea. Let's get a, you know, business plan down, a financial plan. But the relationship, the person is coming from kind of seeing this as a whole new beginning. A whole new beginning. All right, what's next? What was the initial connection? I'm seeing this as like what brought you guys, or what's bringing you to this idea in general is like, I feel like almost everything is right, but it's like the wheel is just set at the wrong angle. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you guys actually are perfect together. But I really feel like until this part of it comes into it, like this beautiful balance. Yeah, your initial connection, I think, to get to here was like that the relationship itself hasn't been able to work out because there's always been something off balance. But I really feel like you guys going into business together is like finally that missing puzzle piece. They're finally going to bring in the clarity that you really needed, the emotion you needed, the passion you needed, the what's the word when you are, oh my god, I so wouldn't know what that word is, because frugalness, where you're conscious of your spending money. I like to shop. I don't have a lot of money, but when I do, I like to buy nice things. But this person, so one of those things, you've had like 3 of them, but you just needed that person to come in and strengthen what you already had. Yeah. They're going to come in and help you turn this wheel of fortune around. So what's next is, what is the challenges? Yeah. I feel like it could, the power dynamic is where you are going to have to really put a lot of work in, because this is absolutely an amazing outcome. You have full potential to be successful, but because the Emperor is reversed here, it's just saying like there could be some power dynamics, and if things are feeling out of control, it's important for you to stand up for yourself and make sure that your point of view is always heard, and that you are always hearing other people's point of views as well. But that'll be kind of the challenge for this relationship that is evolving. All right, so next we have advice. Yeah, to me, this is really saying there's kind of some chaotic energy going on, and just hone in the energy and focus it into one spot. And so, like, maybe you've been more focused on things like trying to get married and a wedding and kids and family, and like, I can hear it being like music to this person's ears that you're like, well, okay, like, I mean, maybe we focus on career. right now. Like, kids, you know, they can happen at any time. You can't always go back in time and always put that energy back into something. And if one of you is having a drive to do something more career oriented, it could really strengthen it. You know, I think this is just kind of a, like, you know, with making choices of, like, maybe that's kind of been your struggle for a while, of like, you've been really wanting to start a family and they have been far more into the idea of expanding their future. And it's like, work really hard now to make the money that you will feel so comfortable when you have that family. Not everybody needs that. A lot of people are like, I just want to start my family and the love is going to be enough. And maybe you've had this discussion before. What's going to be the outcome? Yeah, this does kind of talk about a renewal of a cycle. And like I said, like turning this wheel around. And you have the Fool here. So it's saying, like, don't be afraid of something ending. Like, don't be afraid that if you guys go into a business relationship that there goes your love life. I don't think that. I don't see that at all. I think it will only strengthen your guys' relationship and bond. I think I have the perfect quantum healing code for you. So, this is a quantum healing code. If you haven't heard of them, they work like the placebo effect. If you believe in them, they work. But this one in particular is to recapture the spark in a relationship, if it has been lost, but only if it is for the highest good of all, and to reconnect. Please note, this is a very high energy and powerful code. It has 2 extra digits at the end of the healing code. So it is just 3 numbers, but the spaces are very important. But usually the last number is only like 3. So this is a little bit longer. And this code, so codes work with the way that the universe is made up of math and numbers and sacred geometry. That's the word I always forget to say. And so when you write this code down, it taps into that sort of aspect of life. And so I really, really feel like if you are stepping into this new relationship and new kind of relationship with your partner, this code is what's going to just really bond your love and not have that lost to the job. So that is for that. Let me write it. Yeah, I think this is really cool because your pile was about career and just showing, like, I think starting a career-focused relationship with your partner could really encourage growth. Like, that would be a really great way to build your relationship. Super, super strong. So I think that's all I have for you today, Pile 2. I just want to say thank you so much for being here, and I hope you found something that resonated. If you did, I would love for you to give it a little thumbs up, and if you loved it, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my channel. It's been an absolute honor today, you allowing me to channel your energy, and I hope to see you in future readings. Have a great day. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me today. So we're going to find out who is entering your life. So I had 3 different, I keep wanting to say subjects, but topics of love, career, or family and friends. And Pile 3 was family and friends. So we're going to find out who is entering your life. I usually do hand makeup. but I just wanted to kind of simplify it today so I could highlight these beautiful rings I'm wearing. Not sponsored, just from an amazing company called Sun City Rags. This is actually a cologne sample. I bought the bottle. Oh, let me show you that. This is the bottle. Oh, it smells probably better than, it's unlike any of my other scents. So I'll put that there. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first two oracle cards are just the kind of overview of who is entering your life, family, friends. So funny. I found my friends. I found my friends. And be myself. So Haley Kiyoko, found my friends, prom queen, black magic. This is about like a love that is like so deep. It feels like you must have been, you know, called in through black magic. And I feel like, you really have found the right friends. I feel like the energy I'm getting from these two together is you've found friends who you have manifested. You've been asking the universe to bring you in people you could trust. You've been asking the universe to bring in people who are stable with that 4 energy. You've been trying to call in people who have, you know, maybe other, what's the words I'm trying to find? Like, kind of into things like more magic and witchy and like earthy tarot. Like, I feel like you've been probably wanting that energy to come in, and I think you're seeing it. The people who are coming into your life are legitimate, and it's actually happening. So let's find out who this person is. Oh, got 2, so it's people. Oh, whoop, whoop. Wow, okay, so literally, wow. Oh, so perfect. So I feel like these people who are coming in, it's like you finally stopped judging yourself. And because of that, you removed that blockage that for so long you were wondering why you couldn't find good friends. And truthfully, it was just a blockage. You judged yourself very, very harshly. I feel like you thought for a long time you didn't deserve friends, kind of thing. Like, everyone knows they deserve friends, but I really feel like you were harsh on yourself. And like, if some friendship went down the toilet or something, I feel like you were very quick to blame yourself. So with the new family and friends, it's like you're creating something strong. You're creating, it's like you're going into business with family and friends. It's like you're building a whole empire, because the 10 of Pentacles is like good to go. And I just really, it's a good feeling from this. You found your friends. You brought them in through just believing in yourself finally. You have been able to completely turn around your self-image. Kind of like the Rosebud Motel in the show Schitt's Creek. They basically are able to flip this motel and create a whole chain. And, you know, as a family, they really rose from the bottom together to the top. And I see that this group that you're creating, like wherever you're at right now, I feel like it's the bottom. And you probably don't even feel like that because maybe you've been like in lower places in life, but just in terms of this relationship status where it's like at ground level. And I really see that what is entering your life is the people who are helping you create this empire. And that is so exciting. This is a really, really strong energy, and I'm so happy for you. So let's find out more. What is this? Where are they coming from? Yeah, you have dreamed this up. You have been wishing for this, working towards this, planning for this. You really spent a lot of time of like removing the emotional and just focusing on the plan. And I feel like you knew that if you just kept going, everything would fall into place. And it is. You're now seeing everything is falling into place. You're looking over everything that you've created. Like I said, you're creating an empire. Star. If you were also drawn to pile 2, I would read that one. There was, well, I think you'll know. But if you were drawn to it, go ahead and watch that one too. I feel like that one is kind of supporting this one a little bit. But this is not coming out of nowhere. This is not going to be a surprise. You know, slow to rise. I see that. This is not something that's happening overnight. But you will feel so happy once this all really starts to come together. I'm happy for you. What's next? What is the initial connection? Kind of look alike. I think the initial connection was, honestly, like I said, I think you're kind of starting from the bottom. You're kind of starting from a strong place of struggling and just simply believing that you could build something. You are building something. And I really, I think the mentality is like you see that you both have overcome a lot of things, overcome things like addiction, overcome things like environmental, and by that I just mean like the people you're around. So like the environmental energies, the people you're around who are encouraging you or discouraging you. I feel like when you guys met, it was instant of like, I see what you're doing, you see what I'm doing. Let's build an empire together. Look at the Empress. Yeah. Nothing here is an accident. Nothing here is happening overnight. I think you guys have both. I wonder if anyone's opening a pizza parlor. That would be delicious. Let me know. I love pizza. But I'm curious what it is you guys are going to build together. But whatever it is beautiful. It's genuine. It's true. And you have a beautiful family, friend group coming in. I just feel like you've found your place. You're probably somebody who's been searching for a really, really long time for your soul tribe, and they're here. This is it. This is soul tribe energy. So what is the challenge? Oh, look at that. Star reversed. Tell me more. Tell me more. Ooh, there's a verbiage they use in here of When you fear what tomorrow will bring, recognize that not all is lost. This makes me think of I just did the reading before I did just before this was actually a Schitt's Creek reading. It was all about when hope feels lost, when you feel like nothing, there's no future, there's no hope. And the challenge is what it's saying. You could very quickly get discouraged when things aren't happening quick enough. Like maybe you have to kind of, maybe it's not happening right now. Maybe it's not happening for another 17 months or, a couple years or something like that. I think I said that, it's slow to rise. And what this is saying is your challenge is going to be that loneliness, that sort of feeling like it's not going to happen and you just have to stay. Like Stevie really kind of freaks out a lot because it's her motel that she inherits and she is scared. She's really, really scared about the future and taking that bet on themselves that they can do this and build a empire. So your only challenge is going to be the way you're thinking. And I think that is, to me, this is a card saying like the strength of your mental, what's the word? Just the power you have over the way you think. And I feel like the way you connect with these people and this group is because of your thought process and the way you guys think about things. So just know, stay positive. That's where you're going to see a lot of, what's the words? Let me just get to this advice card so I stop. All right, perfect. Search your memory for the answer. You have had experience with this issue before. You will be continuing into a period of good luck. Ready yourself to receive luck by preparing a base of hard work. There's more than one way to solve the current problem. Advice. Just know that everything is going to work out. You've already come to this problem. Like I think I just said that of like, you've already learned how to work through negative thinking. So when you come to that problem again, you know how to work on it. You already know whether it's like listen to happy, upbeat music and, make a delicious drink that makes you happy. Like, what is it? Dopamine decorating. Like decorate your home in the way that, every time you look at things, like I got this neon tarot sign that sits off to my right, and literally it makes me so happy just to start my day, just to get into tarot. It really actually keeps my focus towards wanting to do tarot. So it's like, do those things that encourage you. Do the things that are uplifting you and guiding you towards your goal, okay? I think you know what it is. And last card is the outcome. I wish you guys could smell this cologne. Scent body spray. It's amazing. Know yourself. It is the most important. It is the most important of life's work. Express your independence. Let authenticity be your guide. Compromise is part of every relationship, but when compromise pushes you to be someone you are not, a change should be made. There's an easier way to do things. Speak plainly. I love this because this also said there's more than one way to solve the problem. There's more than one way to do things. I think this as a whole is saying, don't compare yourself to other people, pretty much. Because in this story, she is from the mountains and she marries someone from the sea. The relationship just didn't work out because she loves the mountains. She wants to go live with her wolves in the snow and everything. And you may love somebody, that doesn't mean it's always going to work out in the future. Go where you grow. And I think don't compare yourself to how other people have done it. That's going to really bring you into kind of depression of like, what am I doing? I don't even know. Like, it's going to be hard for you because you've never seen this done before. And that's awesome, because that means you are building an empire and you really are going to succeed. And what's cool is I really don't think you're going to be selfish. This is going to be something that is really beneficial for the environment and your community. Because when you're happy, everything around you vibrates at a higher rate. Like, there's an actual like mathematical equation of, for every person that vibrates at a higher energy, it heals like millions of people who are at lower vibrational energies. It's beautiful. So don't ever underestimate the value of your happiness and its effect and impact on the world. Let me find you a quantum healing code. Okay, so this is a quantum healing code. If you've never heard of them before, they work like the placebo effect. So if you believe in it, it works. This one is to experience a happily ever after, whether just for you or actually for a relationship. So here it's for this whole goody goody. And what else does it say? Yeah, this is to experience a happily ever after. Quantum healing codes work with the way that the universe is like made up of math and codes and like sacred geometry. So when you write down this code, it's 3 numbers long. The spaces are very important, but it's written as a whole code, and this will activate that. I can attest that I've used this one in the past, and my life has really started to feel like that happily ever after, in the way that I can balance the times where I feel like life is down, because I know it's only swinging me back up. I have that true belief in myself, and I want you to too. So write that code down. I think this is amazing with who's entering your life, family and friends. It's like, you know, maybe there's been family who has lived further away, and now you guys are building this sort of empire and you need more help, like more hands on deck kind of thing. And so I really see that this is a good time to hit the ground running. I have faith that this is a successful venture that you're headed towards. So yeah, I think that's it, pile 3. I'm so happy. This was an amazing reading. If you found something that resonated, please give it a thumbs up. And if you liked this, loved it, if you love the message, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my channel. It's been an absolute honor getting to channel your energy today. And yeah, I just really look forward to seeing you in future readings. Have a great day. Bye.